Up next, a pint-sized record-breaking racing champ.
My dad took me to a local go-kart series, and he asked if I'd like to try. The rest, basically, is just history.
And Steve's big surprise that's sure to send him into overdrive.
I love you too. Folks, my next guest has some unbelievable drive. At 10 years old, he's the youngest winner in arena race car history and the youngest driver to ever compete in a late model car race. Yeah. You will not believe how he puts the pedal to the metal for charity, though. Please welcome the extraordinary Timmy Terrell, better known as Minnie.
Thank you.
Minnie, what's up, man?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
Let me have that handshake again.
Thank you.
How'd you get into racing cars so young, man?
Well, my dad took me to a local go-kart series, and he asked if I'd like to try. And I said, yes. The rest, basically, is just history. And, yeah, and, thank you. And I now race arena racing cars, bandolero cars, and full-size late model stock cars. And I hope to continue my dreams to become up in the NASCAR one day.
NASCAR. It's the big boy.
Thank you, yeah.
Tell us why you don't just race for fun, though.
Well, I found that racing cars is a great way to raise money for children with cancer. When I was 6, my friend Ella Day was diagnosed with brain cancer. And I overheard the parents talking that the father, Ryan Day, couldn't put gas in his van, so he had to walk home. And then I said to my dad that night, I said, that isn't right. And something needs to be done. And I said, now I can race my go-kart and all the other stuff that I race and raise money for children with cancer. And now today, Ella is cancer-free. Yeah. That's pretty good.
So let me ask something, man. How long have you been 40 telling people you can't? This talks like an adult.
Thank you.
Man, you've raised a lot of money. How'd you do it?
Well, I created Minnie's Mission, Burn Rubber to Help Another. In 3 months, I raised over $3,500 for pediatric cancer. Yes.
But your fundraising exploded up to like $7,000 after that, right?
Yes, I raised the $7,000, and the national news wanted to do a story. So they came, and Jeff Gordon happened to see it. He wanted to meet me in person and match the $7,000 I had raised.
So, Minnie, let me ask you this. So, how much money have you raised altogether?
We now have a total of $235,000. You know, between that is, raising money, lemonade stands, to giving speeches to race car clubs, chains for chains. You could do all those things, kickball tournaments. Those are the things that really, you can raise money, but it's really not all about raising the money. It's about getting the word out there. And did you know, every day, 46 kids are diagnosed with cancer, and 7 will die. That's not right. Hopefully one day, kids can be kids.
Minnie's mom, Tina, is here. Tina, how you feel about your son's drive?
I am absolutely amazed that his passion has never wavered. He's so compassionate, and I try to understand where that comes from, because both my husband and I are very compassionate, but he takes it to a whole nother level, and I'm just incredibly honored and blessed to be his mother, and I'm so proud of you.
Well, I tell you, man, gotta have special people like you walking around, because that's how you get it done. So I tell you what I'm gonna do, because I got something special for you. In a few weeks, I'm taking the show on the road down to Orlando, Florida. I want you to come with me and get VIP treatment all the way. I want to invite you as my special guest down there to Universal.
So much.
I like that, man.
Thank you so much.
So I'm I'm going to hook you and the guest up with round-trip airfare to Universal Orlando Resort, where you can enjoy the all-new Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Diagon Alley.
That's so cool.
Plus, you're going to stay at Universal's newest on-site hotel, the Cabana Bay Beach Resort. How's that sound to you, Minnie?
Thank you once again.
I love you too. Oh, man. Come on. Here, sit right here, man. We're going to go on out. Later on in the show, I'm going to be going head-to-head racing Minnie. Where'd that come from? You can't miss this. Stay with us. What? I don't know what this show done came to, but I'm back with 10-year-old / 40-year-old race car driver Minnie, and we got time for just one more thing, folks. Minnie burns rubber on the racetrack, but let's see what he can pull out here on this stage. Minnie, you think you can take me?
I don't know, I'll try.
I didn't like that. I don't like when kids, well, I try. All right, you ready? I want to say thanks to all of my guests. Thanks for watching at home. We'll see you next time, folks.